Happy Sunday, everybody. Steve here again on the road, sitting here in Charlotte. It's a little chilly outside. Just catching up on a little bit of work. And I was reading today, and I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, by the way. But I was reading in Proverbs, thinking about Thanksgiving, and I came across this verse in Proverbs 11:24 through 25. One person gives freely, yet gains even more. Another withholds unduly, but comes to poverty. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. And I was thinking about that. It's got me thinking a little bit about generosity and having a given heart. And I've talked about that a little bit before in my own life, just thinking about that and all that means. And the beauty of getting older is I got more time to look back on and can look and see my life and examples of that. And it's certainly true that the more you give, the more you receive. And it a little bit, I'll talk a little bit about the law of reciprocity, and it kind of touches on that. And I remember when we lived in Altus, Oklahoma, I was an instructor pilot there on the C-17. And at the time, I was a wing executive officer, which meant I put in some long days. I was working 12-hour days on the days at the wing headquarters building. And when I wasn't working there, I was flying, which are long days as well. So I was pretty busy. And then we had 3 boys at the time, and then Bella came along as I was a wing exec. So 4 kids, and all that was going on. And we were pretty active in our church as well. And I had, Arlene and I had been talking and praying about it and wanted to do more. And our pastor approached us at the time and with an offer and said, hey, we would like you and Arlene to kind of head up a little kind of a Bible study thing for couples. And really felt like the Lord, want us to do this, step out of our comfort zone a little bit and kind of head this up. And what it involved was teaching a class on Sunday morning, which meant prep work and everything else before, and also meant coordinating couples get-together. So we all the people that kind of signed up for it, and we busted it up in bite-sized chunks, and people would meet in homes, and we had couples meet in our home, and over the period of this study, which was like 10 weeks or something like that, and it really was a blessing. But at the time, I was just, when he asked me, and Arlene and I, of course, talked about it, prayed about it, riding home, and we accepted. But I really was like, I don't know that I have anything in the tank to do this. I was putting in those long days. I was flying I was doing all of this stuff. And the Lord, we prayed about it, and the Lord really led us to do it. And what I found, that I was faithful with this and given more of my time, is that it just seemed like the day expanded. It just seemed like that I had more time to work on this and do this, and it really was a blessing. And we really made a lot of really close friends that we're still in touch with, a lot of them to this day. But it was kind of the principle of this, of having that given heart, of giving of yourself and of your time and your resources. And the benefits and the blessings that I reap from doing that were tremendous. Were much more than I put into it, and that's kind of the gist of this. There's reciprocity. The idea is that you reap what you sow. And in Mark 4:24, Jesus was talking about that and about the sower, and he said, "The measure you use, it will be measured to you, and even more." That's the key part there, and it stood out in the sentence there. It's got a dash in it, and it mentions that as well. Whoever has will be given more. Whoever does not have, even that what they have will be taken from them. And so I think about that a lot, and I think about that generous heart and a giving heart, and not just financially, but time and effort, and refreshing others, like it says in Proverbs 11:25. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. And it's just that heart that you have of giving to others and not expecting anything back. But that's the beauty of it all. That God's blessing is that you do, and and I look back at my life and all the times that maybe taking a friend out to lunch, not expecting okay, well, next time you pay or whatever, paying for lunch for somebody or paying for something for somebody and doing something for somebody is that it's not a galactic scales of justice that must always be weighed equally, but just going, I'm going to give and not expect anything back, and God is faithful and just and loving, and it does, and I think He honors that heart. He honors that giving. And I was looking and doing a little research and looking around, and I found a little excerpt from a sermon, and he was talking about this. This person was saying, and here's the beauty of this law of reciprocity: if we give or serve selflessly, simply trusting God to take care of us as He thinks is appropriate, then He is free to increase what the law of reciprocity would normally return to us. That is, if we prove ourselves faithful by using whatever resources we have to serve in a manner that honors God, He can entrust us with more and will increase our return. I mean, and again, it's not doing this as a matter of that's the secret, that's the key. Well, I'm going to get rich. No, it's not that. It's just in blessed in other ways, and blessed in lifelong friendships and blessings. And like in the book of Malachi, God says, give and I'll rebuke the devourer. All of the things that seem to nip away and to tax us and to take from us in this life, our time, our effort, our friendships, our or whatever. And God He seems to bless that and give over and above, even more, like Jesus said. So, thoughts for today. I hope you have had a blessed Thanksgiving. I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas season, and I hope to see you again soon. And we'll talk to you later. Take care.